I think when you love yourself first and you're showing him you have a healthy relationship with you, he will start to see how to approach you, how to handle you, how to, there's a certain dynamic that happens and he gets checked without you even saying anything.
And when you guys are together and you say, hold up, where's the condom? Whether this is you set that tone very early on, he knows you take care of yourself. Hold up, where is the condom?
Because that tells him multiple things. That tells him, A, you've done this before. So the men that have been around previous have had to wrap it up. I know with the father of my child, soon-to-be husband, that was one of the things when we first started being intimate. That was the one thing I'm like, dude, we can't have sex, we don't have a condom. It really made a difference for him because he realized, like, okay, wow, she's not playing around.
And her fiance is famous. He makes music. He's rich. So, I mean, we got to make these same allowances no matter who he is.
Don't slip up and let your standards fall by the wayside. I just had to say, just because it's, Drake and them and all that. I know y'all ladies like Drake, and he's cute to me too. But I'm just saying, set your standards high, no matter who he is.
Yeah, because ultimately he's thinking, well, if she didn't use one with me, she didn't use one with anybody else. If there is not a condom available, because we've all been in a situation where there wasn't a condom available, and then the next day after you've done it and wondering what happened. The thing is, when there's not a condom available, there's a couple things that I need for you to keep in mind. That if you're going to do it, there are some safer ways to do that. So first of all, the way that HIV is transmitted is through cuts and tears on the surface of your vagina or your penis. Keep in mind, a man's penis, the skin on his penis is kind of like what's on my hand and my arm. What's in your vagina is more like what's in your mouth. So you hear those statistics about why it's so easy for us to get it versus why it's so hard for guys to get it. Because they're dealing with this, and we're dealing with mucosa that's very similar to our mouth.
Dr. Rachael, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to cut you off. There's one thing I wanted to jump in on. When you're in a situation where you don't have a condom, like instead of having sex, you need to go with the other alternative of not having sex, not having vaginal sex. But that's the time where there's a hand job. That's the time for
But oral sex, is that included in this?
They really have trouble documenting any cases of someone contracting HIV from oral sex. So it is a safer form of sex. But you got to keep in mind, if you've got a bunch of cuts in your mouth, if you have some cold sores on your mouth, all that affects the lining.
But hands are safe, right?
Well, hands are safe as long as there's no cuts. And if you're a nail biter and you got all this blood,
check his hands. Check his hands.
What if he pulls out? What if he pulls out?
Wait a minute, I see a cut. It's important to, I think, take away the taboo. Like we're doing here, talking about, what's real and going deep.